Hello and welcome to Dreams of Wings, and welcome here to Blackbush Airport. We've come back here again. We've come to have a look at the latest version from LN Design. It's great that they keep on top of this and they revisit the project and make changes because places change, and Blackbush is no exception. So what have we got that's different in this version now? We've got improvements to the Pathfinder Cafe exteriors, the tables, the veranda, the pots. We've got added vertical signage where was needed on the taxiways, added the grass parking north of Taxiway Golf, and added grass parking behind the green hangars. It's just great that Chris keeps adding to it and keeps changing it. If you are familiar with Blackbush, I'm sure you will recognise it. And one of the great things about this project is that the wonderful community at Blackbush have kind of got together and helped Chris to develop this scenery. So what you're seeing here is also the result of the help and the imagery that the community have given to Chris to be able to put this together. And the result is a wonderful little airport that has plenty of life. And if you are interested in flying here, the great thing about Blackbush also is that due to the size of the runway, you can operate quite a large variety of aircraft from here. So it really fits so many purposes, and the detail here is just absolutely superb. So what we're going to be doing today is just taking a flight in virtual Gilder. Spitfires did operate from here during World War II. When it was originally RAF Hertford Bridge, and then it was changed to RAF Blackbush because of confusion with an area up in Norfolk. So we are sort of true to form in flying a Spitfire from here. Virtual Gilder, of course, from Spitfires.com down in Goodwood, has visited here, and I was lucky enough to fly in it. So that's a good enough excuse. So anyway, we're going to take a look from the air and see what this wonderful little airport looks like. Rightio, let's go take a look. Now, of course, with the Spit, we have this wonderful large nose sticking out the front, which does reduce our forward visibility somewhat. But I've got AI and multiplayer turned off, so we won't be getting banged into, apart from maybe the odd stray rabbit. We'll just do gentle S-turns as we come up to the hold. It really is great to be able to fly somewhere that you know. It does make all the difference, and just adds to that wonderful immersion, because after all we want it to feel as real as we can. There we are, looking back at the airport. Right, let's go. So we're going to quickly wind in some down elevator trim, just one notch should do the trick, and quick check. I know nothing's going to come, but it's always good to keep in the habit, because that could be a bit embarrassing. Been playing with curves with the rudder recently, so interested to see how this feels like, because I've not flown the Spit a great deal since I introduced the curves, but hopefully it should change things, although I've got to overcome the old muscle memory thing. Gorgeous. Really, it's hard to just describe when you know a place and then you see it in the sim like this. I can't speak for anyone who flies here in real life, but from just walking around the airfield, around the perimeter, and being over there where the buildings are, certainly does feel quite realistic. Right, well, let's quickly check the head tracking. Everything else is good. Nothing else need to worry about. I've got the lights, the nav lights off, because that's how I tend to fly the Spit, because I just think it looks better. Right, let's go. Introduce a bit of power. Brakes off. Slight wander to the right there. Gear up. Come back on the power a bit and the RPM. And close the hatches now. Close the hatches. How many hatches have we got? It's a Spitfire, for crying out loud. So we've got Fleet Pond just over there, and then further in the distance we've got Farnborough. I am being a little bit naughty here and probably ignoring all sorts of local regulations, but just wanted to give you a good look at Blackbush. There's the town of Yateley. And the disused runways there. Whole load of history to Blackbush, which I'm not going to even attempt to go into here. British car auctions down there. But I will put some links down below. There is a thriving community. There are some very clever historians and enthusiasts who put together a whole wealth of information on what Blackbush is all about. So I'll put a link down to there below if you want to learn some more about the airfield. The light just playing off the canopy there, just getting away in the way a little bit. So let's just pop that open. That's better. Get some better detail now. Absolutely fantastic. There's the A30 running next to it. Beautiful. So let's get back down on the ground. We'll leave the canopy open, as all good Spitfires pilots are meant to do, just in case we need to jump out. Just trimming the aircraft a little bit, watching the speed. Okay, it's looking good. So we're in a spit. We're going to have to do the wonderful curved approach. Let's bring our speed down a bit. Prop fully fine. Drop the gear now. Keeping an eye on the speed. Drop the flap. Visibility with the spit nose, of course, being the thing that requires us to do this. Absolutely no point trying to do a long straight in approach. Let's trim a bit more. Trim is your friend. Watching that speed, want to be 100 miles an hour really over the fence. Too far to the right, so we need to correct that. And there we go. Well, thank you for coming along for this trip. It's wonderful to revisit Blackbush again in all its splendour. I hope you enjoyed the flight. I'll put all the relevant links below, and if you did enjoy the flight and you feel up to it, please do consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you here again soon. Thanks a lot now. Bye bye.